Good morning, happy Sunday. It's going up to 9 o'clock and I've had a nice lay-in thanks to Andrew being off today, and he'll do the morning dog walk. But Charlie's not moved from his bed yet, so he's having a lay-in as well. What I've got for my breakfast is a 60-gram wholemeal roll for a healthy extra B, fried bacon and egg done in Frylight. It's actually unsmoked maple syrup cured bacon, which sounds really nice. And then I've got some 50% less sugar and salt tomato ketchup for half a sin, an apple, and a coffee made with skim milk. And when I've eaten this, I'll show you what Andrew's cooking for our lunch. So it's 9:30. I really should be getting in the shower. I will have a shower at some point today. But Andrew's put the kettle on and I couldn't resist having a cup of winter spiced fruit tea. Andrew managed to find them in Morrison's yesterday again. Whenever I go in, I can never manage to find them, but Andrew's tracked them down. So I'm going to be a bit lazy and have a cup of fruit tea before I have my shower. And then now I'll show you what Andrew's cooking. He picked up some lean diced beef steak, and he's making a beef and ale stew from Schwartz. So this packet is 6 sins. Oops. And there it is in the slow cooker with an onion. And we like our veg on the side, not in the stew, but obviously you can add more veg in there if you want to. So we're having singing Swede and carrot mash and broccoli with ours. And also, oh, that's my soup for tomorrow. And also it says to add 250ml of brown ale. So Andrew picked up this bottle of Abbott ale, which is 500ml, and he's added 250ml. So for the whole bottle, this is 10 sins. So for half the bottle, that's 5 sins, and for my portion, it'll be 2.5 sins. So this slow cooker packet is 6 sins, so half of that is 3 sins. So 3 sins and 2.5 sins makes my meal 5.5 sins. Oh, and we'll be having roast potatoes as well with it. So I'll let you know how it tastes. So it's just coming up to 12 o'clock and Andrew has lovingly prepared this Sunday lunch while I've been in the shower. So as I say, we've got the Schwartz slow cooker beef and ale stew. What was the meat again?
Braising steak, I think.
Braising steak. And for the whole packet of beef and ale stew, it's 6 sins. And then we've got a quarter of this bottle of ale, which is 2.5 sins. So that is 5.5 sins for my stew, with OXO roast potatoes, which are free, done in the Actifry, broccoli and Swede and carrot mash, which are free and speed foods. And that is my dinner. Oh, and I've also got, bear with me a second, in here I've got some chocolate yoghurt for 2 sins with some pear. So I'll be on 8 sins so far in the day. I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner now. Well, I have to say that was absolutely delicious. We were a bit greedy, I will admit. We could have easily got a third portion out of that because there was a lot of beef steak in there. But it'll keep us both full and satisfied. Really, really enjoyed that. Did you enjoy yours?
Yeah, tasty, wasn't it?
Really tasty and really tender with it done in slow cooker. Andrew had mashed potato with his, where I had roast potatoes. And Charlie's had some, and he's going to have some gravy with his dinner later on as well. So I was going to come on and have a chat with you, and I still will, but it is dry and sunny outside. So although it's a bit early, it's just after 12:30, I'm going to go out with Charlie for half an hour to an hour or so, while it's dry and clear, instead of doing the vlog and then it might potentially be raining later. So yeah, I'll take Charlie out, enjoy what little sunshine there is. It still looks a little bit windy, and then come back and have a chat. Well, good afternoon, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. You know, even though I've already been vlogging today, I feel like I have to say that when I sit down and have a chat with you. Now I've got Andrew here with me and Charlie, so the potential for mischief is high, but we'll continue to do our best. So I am finally here to reveal the results of my weigh-in on Thursday and to reveal who's won the Guess My Weigh-in Result competition. I had a really good week. I went to weigh-in on New Year's Eve, which was obviously the 31st of December, and that was a Tuesday, and I had gained 13.5 pounds. Putting me over the 12 stone, meaning I weighed 12 stone 1.5 pounds. So then I didn't get straight back on plan. I still had Tuesday evening and New Year's Day, not eating as much as I wanted, but I still wasn't food optimising fully, and I still enjoyed some nice things. And then Thursday came, and that was the 2nd of January. My mum was here, so I decided to throw myself back on plan, make some nice lunches and dinners for my mum, some of which I did recipes for. I made the chicken and leek risotto, which I didn't video, but is really nice, and I'll definitely make that again and vlog it for a recipe. I made the potato and spinach curry, which is vegan and it seems to have gone down really well as a recipe video. And I also made the chocolate sponge and custard, all really nice and really well received by my mum as well. So yeah, I've been back on plan since Thursday the 2nd of January.
Charlie, let me get hold of your ball. Come on.
And then, so I didn't go to weigh in on Thursday the 2nd because I'd been on the Tuesday, but I went to weigh in on Thursday the 9th.
Give me your ball.
And I am pleased to say that I lost 7.5 pounds. So I now weigh 11 stone 8, and that puts me at a total weight loss of 14 stone 13.5 pounds. Now, a lot of you will know, if you've been watching me for a while, that that is not my highest weight loss, and I do like to say that I've lost over 15 stone. So I will obviously be carrying on food optimising and hoping to get a few more pounds off in January and get myself back over that 15 stone loss. I need the top end of my target is 11 stone 3, so I need 5 pounds to get back into target. I'm not expecting to get that in 1 week, nowhere near that. I'm just going to chip away at it and accept that I'm going to have to pay for group for a few weeks. But yeah, I'm really happy with that as a first step towards losing my Christmas gain. Oh, and I did have fish and chips yesterday with Andrew, but I was really proud of myself that for the rest of the day I managed to eat sensibly and moderately, and I'm fully back onto the food optimising today, and hopefully I can still see a small loss at group on Thursday. So people were also guessing on Facebook and Instagram, but I had said that it was comments on my YouTube that would go towards the competition. So the first person who guessed 7.5 pounds is, I'm presuming it's a lady, Seaglass Kaz, and that's repeated twice. Seaglass Kaz, Seaglass Kaz. I'll comment on that comment to say that you've won. But what I would like to do, Kaz, if that's your name, is if you could email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram with your address and whether you'd like milk, dark or white chocolate bars, and I'll get those sent off to you. And if I don't hear from you in a few days, then I'll pick the next winner. But yeah, Sea Glass Kaz, well done for guessing £7.5. I'll do that again sometime because I think that was really fun. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell you what I bought with my Christmas money. First of all, the first thing I want to show you is, let's go over here a bit, out of the way. This is a top that Andrew bought me for Christmas. This is from Joe Brown's. It's a size 12. It's a short-sleeved woolen tunic. Comes down past the bum. It's a kind of, would you say it's not a stripe, but...
It's like
it's a black and grey.
black and grey. Yeah, it's got like a diamond.
Yeah, diamond pattern, but then
Diamond
I'm just like blotches.
It looks like. Do you remember when you can't get any signal on your television and you get
Oh yeah,
that black and white sort of?
fuzz. Yeah, that's the pattern on it. And yeah, there's like little embroidered diamonds on it, and it's got a big button detail on the neck.
Right.
So that was for Christmas, and now I'll show you what I bought at the designer outlet yesterday. This is quite a similar tunic woolen top from Joe Brown's again. This was £30, and it's a bit like a polo neck, but it's a folding neck, and it's like a sweeping, and it's in the brownie autumny colours, brownie gold and grey. Got 3 lovely buttons down here. And it's long sleeved, and again tunic length coming past the bum and woolen. Andrew actually chose this, and I really like it. I'm not sure if it was reduced. I think it probably was reduced because it was in the outlet, and they usually have about £5 or £10 off things in the outlet.
I think it was. I can't remember. It was either 48 or 50.
Yeah. So I got it for £30. But yeah, I really like that. And I think this length really flatters me. And there's, it's a size 14 actually, this, because they didn't have a 12. And you thought the 10 might be a bit tight, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I actually think that's quite a nice fit, and there's room for me to have a little, I haven't got anything underneath it at the moment, but usually I wear a little vest top underneath. But yeah. So that was from Joe Brown's. And then this is the other top that I bought. This is from White Stuff. I'll be quite thankful to Jane Day for introducing me to White Stuff. So it's another longish tunic. It's a size 12. It was £30 reduced to 24. And it's a purple background, and then we've got some kind of plant or flower in white. We've got button detail down here, 3/4 length sleeves, and again past the bum and skims the thighs. I did try the 10 on because I have been a 10 in some of their things in White Stuff, but it was quite snug, so I went back up to the 12, and I think that's a really good fit for £24. I have been avoiding tunics because I used to wear a lot of tunic tops when I was bigger, but actually I think they're quite flat to my shape, and I love the colour. So yeah, and then Andrew's just been upstairs to fetch the other Christmas present that he bought for me that he wants me to show you. Another Joe Brown's purchase, a size 12 padded coat. And it's got this lovely flower pattern in the middle. It's like, it's more like a jacket, and a fur or fake fur trim hood, and this really unusual gold trim pattern. And here we've got, like, I don't quite know what you call these patterns here on the outside, but it's a navy blue colour. If somebody can describe what this pattern is, if our friends with sight problems are watching, if someone can describe it to them. But it's like a leaf pattern that's embroidered, and then it doesn't have a zip, but it's got buttons and a press stud. Hang on a second. Can't find it. There we go. So that was Andrew's other Christmas present, and he also bought me a chopper, didn't you? A new chopper.
Yeah, because you like your choppers, don't you?
A new chopper, and I also got a blender. So I'm sorted for clothes and cooking implements for the very near future. So that's my Christmas money spent now on a couple of pieces of new clothes and some lovely clothes from Andrew for Christmas. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have for my evening meal. I had got a spinach and potato curry out, but I'm not really sure if I fancy it after that big dinner that we had. But I have got that soup out as well, so I might have soup, but I'll let you know later. But for now, well done to Sea Glass Kaz. Don't forget to get in touch with me. I'm going to have a coffee and the other half of a pear and relax with the telly for a couple of hours. So it's just after 5 o'clock. We've been watching telly and just doing some jobs around the house. And, oh hello. As you can see, I've got another interested party in my, well, this is my evening meal, although it's usually something I'd have for lunch. But because we did have that big lunch, I'm having a smaller evening meal. I actually got this out for my lunch tomorrow, but I can swap the meals round. So I've got a portion of winter vegetable soup. I actually think this is the butternut squash and carrot one that I forgot to put lentils in because it's not quite as thick. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, it's winter vegetable soup, and I've got a bit of about a quarter of the roast butternut squash, because you need something to dip in soup, I think, don't you? So I've got butternut squash fingers to dip in my soup, a banana, and sugar-free Vimto to drink. So I've got my supper ready. I'm going to be eating this later. It's only just coming up to 6 o'clock now, but I'll film the clip now and then I can start uploading the video. But I'll probably not eat it till about 8 o'clock tonight. So what I've got out to eat for my supper is my last Satsuma, tangerine, whatever it is. And I've got, this is another Christmas cheese that I bought. It's the Wensleydale and cranberry. And I've got 30 grams of that. I've no idea whether it's an official Healthy Extra A choice, but to my mind it's a measured portion and it's cheese, so that's fine by me. So 30 grams of Wensleydale and cranberry, and then I've got a groovy biscuit from Aldi for 6 sins. And I've had 8 sins elsewhere in the day, so that leaves me on 14 sins with a coffee. And the competition winner, don't forget to get in touch with me. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon.